I'm Jo Hawkins, and I just want to thank Tasmia of The Valued Voices for having me on the show. Thank you, Tasmia. So I help women particularly with their businesses. I absolutely love entrepreneurship, and I love teaching women how to monetize their passion, how to take whatever knowledge and skills, their unique something, their value add that only they have, their unique signature, and translate that into a business that can really create great wealth. To do that, I love to include personal brand creation, confidence, learning to become the woman that you were created to be. I love working with men too, however, just to let you know, but I have a very special place in my heart for women empowerment. I think there's a lot still to be done in the world, and I think that it's such a high calling, and I absolutely love the missionary heart of women. You know, women are so often sacrificing themselves for everybody else. We're the peacekeepers. We're the ones who will, you know, just give everything up to help someone. And many times our own lives, our own businesses, our own value gets lost. And it's time for women to start standing up for that, because we can do so much more when we are empowered, when we are abundant in various ways, including wealth. There is so much more. You know, the studies show that when a man is enriched economically, that he does well, and he'll invest and he'll do a few things. But when a woman is enriched economically, the whole community is raised. They find the kids get extra lessons. The neighbors' kids find extra clothes in their wardrobe. There's a way that women just lift a whole community. And so this is something very dear to my heart, is to help women to find their voice, to find their feet, and to decide to stand up for themselves. Because ladies, when you do, the world is going to change. I believe that women are here in the feminine genius, when we recognize our unique way of genius, which means our signature way that women can impact the world, which is very different to the way that men impact the world. We are so busy modeling the male role that we're forgetting that our role is completely different. And when we stand in the power of our feminine genius, that we do in fact move men and mountains, because ladies, the hands that rock the cradle rule the world. And that is always done in love. It's never done in a scornful way. It's always for the betterment of the whole world. And so that is why I absolutely love what I do and working with women. So the next question is how my work empowers and influences other women. So I work with women's transformation and business development. I also am a Pilates instructor, because I believe that there's something about developing your feminine curves, ladies, that it just enables the feminine side of us to bloom, become stronger, and really rock who we are in business and in life. So to me, that's very important. It gives us posture, it gives us pose. And the way that you move your body changes the way that you think. So for me, you know, all of these aspects are brought together. You've got the business side of it, developing your passion and learning how to monetize it. We've got the confidence side, learning how to stand in who we are and develop our feminine genius. I've got a very special program that I developed called the Feminine Genius Archetypes, which is based on the work of Dr. Carl Jung, a very famous psychologist. And it helps us bring together all of our shadows and those parts of ourselves that we've forgotten in the various feminine roles, and ways that we love the world, ways that we give back, ways that we nurture the world. It's very unique to women. And so healing that part of us that has forgotten those aspects and thought that they were wrong or weak, healing that part of us allows us to stand in our strength, but in a very feminine way, not in a strength that becomes aggressive and masculine. So that is very dear to my heart, the feminine genius archetypes retreats that I run. And the unstoppable you that I combine with it, enabling women to really learn how to rock their business and stand on their own feet and not be afraid of their greatness and their femininity, because the world is very much afraid of our gentleness and our femininity, the strength in the gentle. They don't really know how to handle that yet. And so we're either ridiculed or it's poo-pooed, and women dumb it down and they try to look very tough in business. And that's not at all the way that we are strong. We are strong in vulnerability, in our ability to connect, and in our ability to love and still be tough. So I love that work that I do. And then helping women to discover their unique value that can be monetized and rise in that strength. Find the different methods, the models that really empower women to do business in a feminine way. Feminine models of business are very, very, very special. And they're the ways that give women a lot more time to herself, more time to refresh, more time to be gorgeous and have a workout and chill at the beach or the pool for a while. Because when a woman is rested and refreshed and feeling feminine, having her nails done and all the rest of it, she is much stronger at loving and at empowering others. So the models of business that a woman needs are models that allow her this time and yet bring in great value and wealth, because we design her business in such a way that she is not exchanging dollars for hours. She leapfrogs that and makes sure that she is able to scale and grow in ways that allow her feminine self to really bloom. So that would include things like, I've got a book program. I've recently done a book with 5 other ladies. So there's 6 of us who've done a book. And it's a book on transformation. It's called Power Within, the Mission and the Magic, meaning there's a mission inside each one of you. That's your purpose. That's your heart song. And if you learn how to get it out, you get your mission out, that's when magic happens in life, in your life and in the lives of those around you, because you're living your purpose, you're living your signature that God put on your heart, that only you can give that song, that certain something to the world. And that the world will be poorer if you do not allow your heart song out. So that is our book. And we've designed it in a special way that ladies can run retreats and groups at home and monetize it from our book. So it's not only there for the individual to read, but also as a business for others. And it's designed also for other coaches to come on board and bring their chapters so that they too can get their book done and enjoy the retreats and the community that we have. I very much believe in working with teams, and I have a wonderful team of women that I work with. It's a mastermind, and I intend to grow that much bigger this year. Everybody has a unique value, and when they bring that to the table unashamed and not holding it to themselves, when we lift each other, something magic can happen. Napoleon Hill said in Think and Grow Rich that when 2 or more people come together, there's a third mind that is created, and that is called the mastermind. When we tap into the mastermind, we're tapping into the universal conscious. It goes beyond just what I think and what you think. It develops something absolutely dynamic and powerful. And so masterminds are totally transformative, and I run masterminds. I absolutely love the power that they bring in a very gentle and humble way.